Hey guys, hope everyone is doing well. So, what I want to talk about today is the mindset shift that helped me grow my business. All right. So, for a long time, I believed I was smart, right? And I actually think this held me back. All right. Let me explain. So, when I was a child and when I was in school, people always said, you're really gifted. You'll go far. You're so smart. All these things, which is praise. I used to start selling machinery and I was dealing with men that were like 50, 60 years of age and I was only like 14, so I was doing things that not everyone was doing. But this meant that I really tied my self-worth to this. So when those things were going well, I felt on top of the world. I felt I could do anything. I felt like, you know what, I've made it and I'm going to continue making it and I'll make money and I'll become really wealthy and, all will be well, right? If there's a problem, I will solve it, right? And I can solve anything, right? And they're really, I think, good beliefs to have. And I don't think there's anything wrong with them. However, that actually is a reflection of a fixed mindset. Now, I had a fixed mindset that I was smart and that I can make money easily. And therefore, I will just continue doing that. Okay. When I finished school, I actually was involved in a small startup and I got selected to go forward to the local enterprise office. I was on a course there for a few weeks, but unfortunately the business didn't work out. And then I tried something else and that also didn't work out. And each time these things didn't work, I could feel a bit of my confidence be like, well, what's happening here? Why is this not working? I'm good at this. I can do this. And that went on for a few years to the point where everything I tried didn't work. And my identity as someone that can get things done, that can make money easily, that can succeed in business, took a knocking to the extent where I actually didn't believe that anymore. The thoughts were kind of like, I failed and therefore maybe I don't have what it takes. Or I'd look at someone else that was achieving something that I want to achieve and I'd look at that and I'd say, wow, they're so smart. Look at them. They can achieve it. I probably can't achieve that. And these are really negative thoughts, right? They're not positive. They're not actually going to help, me in that position to move forward. But I couldn't see it because I was looking at everything from a fixed mindset. And a fixed mindset, when you are, doing what the fixed mindset says. So when you are successful in business, when you are making money and all that, it can be quite positive. But I've come to the conclusion that a fixed mindset is not what actually serves us well. We need to have a growth mindset. Okay. So what I mean by growth is when I'm in that position, I'm like, look at those people doing really well. I don't have what it takes, or I'm not smart enough to do what they're doing, or they're brilliant. I'm here and I'll never get up there. With a growth mindset, I look at those people. I'm like, look at those people doing really well. Look at those people succeeding. What do I need to do to grow and become that person so I can enhance my skills to become that person? You see, I haven't changed. The young me that was buying and selling lathes or really good at computers, I'm still really good at computers and I could still buy and sell lathes and machinery. That Peter had all the knowledge, had all the skills to do that, right? Whereas the Peter that came out of college and the Peter that was trying to build these businesses, he didn't have those skills. And he didn't know how to acquire those skills. And therefore, when he didn't succeed, he thought he had failed and he wasn't smart enough. Whereas what he should have really done was he should have thought, I do not know how to do this. I need to either find someone that can mentor me to do that, or I need to go and learn that so then I can achieve that and I can add it to my plate and I can continue along my merry way, right? So maybe you're listening to this and you're thinking, I'm not good enough to do X, Y, and Z that I want to do. Maybe like me, you need to change your mindset to a growth mindset, to someone that basically is always looking at how they can improve and become the person they want to be. The reality is, right? You could be a good analogy, I think, is worth looking at. A doctor. A doctor doesn't come out of secondary school knowing how to be a doctor. They need to be taught. They grow into it and then they use their knowledge, they use their skills to become a good doctor, right? But no one would expect them, even if they were going to become that good doctor, no one would expect to know, how to perform these operations on day one. It would be unrealistic. And I think it's the same for us. We we shouldn't know how to run a big business and do all these things like set up websites, write landing page copy, record videos, integrate payment processors, make sure the offer is really good, make sure like the course content is delivered in the right way. All these things are skills, and these are skills that you might be inherently good at, but you still need to grow into the role to actually achieve what you want to achieve. And when you're doing simpler things when you're younger, perhaps it was easier to achieve those things, or perhaps you didn't have as much on your plate, like life. Don't look at yourself as fixed. Look at yourself as growing, as learning, as taking these opportunities to better yourself. And that is what this is about. That's what this channel is about. I wanted to share what I'm doing so I can grow, so you can grow, and ultimately that you can achieve your potential and that you can believe in yourself and that you can see that this stuff really works and, demystify what is happening in these businesses so it's no longer like the unknown. You actually have that little bit of clarity. So yeah, I just found that really interesting and I wanted to share it with you guys because maybe it resonates with you. I hope it does. And hopefully this gives you clarity on maybe why you were thinking a certain way and maybe why that belief you now hold about yourself could be wrong and that you need to twist it and you change it from a fixed to a growth mindset. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe. Let me know in the comments what you think and I will talk to you all very soon. Take care.